Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy here, and today in this video we'll be picking back off with the Winter Tusk, getting started with that. If you guys haven't seen, we did a stream yesterday of the Malistaire dungeon that ended off the Dragonspire world as well as Arc 1, and then we also got into the introductions to Magic Weaving. So thank you to all of those that tuned in for the stream. It was a nice lovely time. If you guys want to make sure that you guys are notified the next time I go live or when I post a video, make sure to go ahead and click the bell notification, and if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and do that as well, so that way you guys are subscribed to your guys' favorite Wiz content creator. Sorry, my ego there. So, without any further ado, let's get started with Bjorn Ironclaws.
Oh there, Outlander, forgive me. My gladness at seeing you is outmatched by my dread of the curse upon Grizzleheim.
The curse upon Grizzleheim.
Your presence humbles me. I am only the second greatest hero in Grizzleheim when you visit my world. Times are grim. Though you defeated them before, the evil members of the Coven have struck again. We fear that this is the final act of their terrible plan to curse the Spiral with the dreaded Everwinter. King Velgard Goldenblade has need of your spells. Enter his hall and speak with him if you are a true hero.
Okie dokies. Let's go get introduced to Winter Tusk. So I'm not sure how much of Winter Tusk we'll be able to do in this video. My hope is to try and get to Vesterland, but I'm not 100% sure.
As Bjorn Ironclaws told you, the evil ravens of the Coven are trying to bring the Everwinter upon Grizzleheim. Once this dreadful cold comes, it will wreath our world in ice, and the freeze will spread throughout the Spiral. Though the Coven met their defeat at your hands, they crept from their hidey holes and struck again. There is much to tell you, but still more that I do not know. Your old friend, Raffen Lorespeaker in Ravenscar, wishes to speak with you. He knows more about this grim threat.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. My OBS crashed. That was fun to deal with. But anyways, let's speak to Harvin Lorespeaker.
Would that I had better news for you, Wizard. The Coven has returned after the same goal. The Everwinter. You have heard of the Titans of Storm, Fire, and Ice, yes? They were the first beings before the Spiral was made. The Ice Titan sleeps deep beneath Grizzleheim, sent into a centuries-long slumber by Bartleby himself. The Coven would rouse the Ice Titan from that eternal rest. When he rises, his fury will be cold and fierce. The runes tell me that the Coven is at work in Hrundlefjord, a port in a part of Grizzleheim called Winter Tusk. You must use your wits, your spells, and your courage to defeat the Coven once more. Only you can do this deed. Go and speak to Velgard Goldenblade once more, and tell him that Hrundlefjord is where you must go.
Oh, Hrundlefjord. This is such a lazy port. Oh, such a lazy port indeed. Oh, this is so exciting. The thing I like about Winter Tusk the most is the XP. The XP is phenomenal. It is so good. It is a good way to level up super fast. Hello? There we go.
I can see from your grim demeanor that Raffen has told you much. So Raffen Lorespeaker tells you that the Coven is up to their evil in Hrundlefjord. This angers and frightens me. I have not heard from my subjects in Hrundlefjord in some time, and I worry that they have met with trouble. Balder Goldpaws is at the dock of Northgard. He can take you to the part of Wintertusk called Hrundlefjord. Go now and speak to Balder, and go to Hrundlefjord with the king's favor at your side like a trusted sword.
Like a trusted sword. Oh, this is so exciting.
Hello there, young wizard. How can I
Hello
help?
there, young wizard.
You wish to journey to Rundle Fjord? It is a simple task. Step over to my ship and we will set sail.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is, Rundle Fjord, part of Winter Tusk. If you wish to return to Northgard, or return here from Northgard, my ship is at your service.
Oh, yeah.
Long has it been since I visited Rundle Fjord, but it is clear that something is terribly wrong. There is an unseasonable chill in the air, and I have never seen a ship with such ice upon it. Stride over to that nearby ship, if you will, and see what ails it and the crew who stand beside it.
You examine the longship. This ice is not natural. It was frozen in place here at the dock.
Oh,
These
no.
warriors were frozen in their tracks. Powerful ice magic is at work here.
There are others who could have done this, but I'll wager that the Coven is behind this dread chill. Ill-doing at the docks can only be a sign that further mischief is afoot. You should go and examine the gates to Hrundel Fjord and see if they were able to withstand this wretched cold. Go and scout only. Do not open the gates or enter the village just yet. There may be trouble within. As a captain, I cannot abandon my longship, so I will wait here for your return.
Alright, let's take a look. Bunch of frostbones everywhere.
The gates are closed and appear to be locked. Like the cold, silence radiates from within the village.
It's like an apocalypse.
The gates are locked, eh? That is a sure sign of trouble. In kinder times, the village guards would have seen the sails of my ship and opened the gate to greet us. I suspect that the village of Hrundel Fjord is in the icy clutches of evildoers.
Evil!
There must be a way through the gates. Perhaps a secret signal to alert those inside. Those frostbones outside the gate may know more about getting inside. You should defeat a few frostbones and see how they signal to one another.
Okay, days. Oh, this is where the trouble is gonna arise. That's right. Alright, well, we will see you guys when we defeat these guys.
As you defeat this Frostbones, it signals its allies by banging its sword on its shield. More of them bang their shields in reply. It is a code of some sort.
Ooh, that took a little bit to get through. Tower shields are a bigger pain than I
swords upon
thought.
their shields instead of speaking? This is an ancient means of signaling. Warriors of old call it Norse code. It is clear that the town has fallen to evil. Go and use Norse code to signal your way past the gate. The Thane of Hrundel Fjord is named Vanir Stormroarer. If he lives, he will be in the village's hall. Seek him out and return to me once you know his fate.
Alrighty. Let's bust our way into town here. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
You tap on the gate a few times, and something that sounds like Norse code. A moment later, it opens.
Oh my god, it's infested. There's so many things in here.
Vanir is frozen solid. You should tell Baldur the bad news.
Should have left the port over there. I'm dumb. Oh, actually no, there's a teleporter stone right here. Sweet. But like, that's poor judgment on my
Bring
part.
ill news. Vanir alone could tell us what happened to Hrundel Fjord. We must devise a way to thaw Vanir's Stormroar without harming him. This is raven magic. We need a raven. If I remember rightly, an old crone named Morn Shadowbrew dwells within Hrundel Fjord. Though she was wicked and unkind, she may be able to help us if she has not been turned to ice. Go and seek her out and see if she can be convinced to help us in
7,000
this cold
XP.
hour.
Woo! Let's go. 7,000. This is one of the reasons I love Winter Tusk. It's just XP galore. Alright, now I do remember she is myth, so we don't really need to worry about that. We do need some of you, though. And some of you.
Who's this?
Oh, she's
You're
Storm,
not
actually.
frozen. No matter. You'll join the others in their wintry doom.
Actually, I won't. But we will, because that guy is myth over there. We'll add an extra thing of blades. Yeah, and maybe an extra feint. Want to make sure we pack enough blades. Just an extra set, so that way if he ever, like, earthquakes at the wrong time, I can be prepared for it. Okay, now this is a little awkward. I do have an extra set, so I can just go ahead and do that, and then we'll enchant both of those. I'll go ahead and blade. Minion does have a lot of health, so I'm like, I gotta do 2 blades, because if I don't hit high end, then we're screwed. Oy. Let's do this. Double blade. Hopefully we don't get earthquaked. It's the main thing I'm worried about right now. Be anything other than earthquake. Thank you. I was like, please, for the love of God, be anything other than earthquake. That, though, is unfortunately what we do have to worry about in Arc 2. Is earthquake from myth heads. We do gotta heal. It's nice, nice. Oh, we practically just healed off pretty much every damage that's been done to us. And then this should kill off the minion. Bam, would you look at that? And plop! Wow, I almost killed the bird too. Although, you know what? I could actually replace... Let me do that, because I can actually replace Sandstorm with the 7-pip AoE. Which actually might be better for us, because it does more damage. Oh yeah, look at that. We're just going to heal off that damage. And wa-da-da-da! Look at that. Alright. Oh, it's just Judgment here. Bwop. Boing.
Stop! No more! I've had enough! I'll help you! What is it you want? Thawing the Thane Vanir? He knows nothing. But if you must speak to him, here is how to thaw him. Go to the geysers at the edge of the village and collect some scalding water. Here's an urn you can use.
Scalding water.
Just pour it over Vanir. He should thaw in a matter of moments. It is magic ice. Only geyser water will serve.
Sweet. And do you give a side quest?
I could use your help. If you could show an old raven some charity. Those frost goblins outside stole my rune carving tools, along with some blank rune stones. If you go and get those things back to me, I'll carve you a nice runic charm to bring you good fortune.
Why not pick that up too? All right, but let's go to the geyser. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Where is the geyser? Is it over this way? It is. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's down over here. Right.
You collect the steaming geyser water in the urn Morn gave you. You're careful not to burn yourself.
Yeah, that would be not good if we just burned ourselves.
You pour the steaming geyser water upon the frozen Thane. In a moment or so, he is free from the ice.
What has happened? I was in my hall ready to fight the Coven when I became quite cold. I remember no more. Now I am soaked and steaming. My state lacks dignity, but I am grateful to you for my freedom. I don't recognize you, but you're clearly a wizard of some sort. You freed me, so I will trust you. The one you must speak to is Grandmother Raven. She is an old one, older than even the spiral.
Grandmother Raven!
It is said she gave the eyes of time to the great
R.I.P.
tree
to the voice
at the
actor.
heart of the spiral, but that was long, long ago. She is a loyal ally of my people. I bid you check on her, see how she fares. I fear that the Coven has done her ill. Grandmother Raven is often near the giant tree behind this hall. Go and seek her out.
Oh, you also do a side quest, don't
Brundlefjord's
you? Yes,
strength
you
is
do.
in its people, and we cannot survive if our best are but frozen statues. Can you make your way to the geyser and gather more water to thaw 3 of my villagers? Their names are Holga Ironweaver, Newt Brightwood, and Waith Cloudhawk, and each is covered in ice. Here is a bucket to use.
Oof,
When you have thawed my
5,000
allies,
XP.
return here and let me know the deed is done.
Shoo, that XP here is gonna be nice. So nice. But let's go talk to Grandmother Raven. Oh my god, it's her perch. But not right now, because she is locked in a cage. But we are gonna grab this wooden chest though. Bwop!
Greetings, young wizard. At long last we meet. I have long watched you as you made your way through the spiral. Perhaps you have felt my presence before. I celebrated
indeed,
your victories,
Grandmother Raven.
and I hope that my counsel reached you in your journeys. You find me at a disadvantage. Though the ravens are all my children of a sort, some of them are quite wicked. The ravens of the Coven are especially untrustworthy. They caught me unawares and trapped me in this cage. If you would help an old grandmother, talk to the 3 wise sisters called the Norns at the nearby well. They can see into the past, across the world as it is, and they know what is to come. They can help you set me free.
Alrighty, let's go set her free.
I am Erd, the one who knows all that has happened to you before this day.
I am Verdandi, and there is nothing in the spiral that is hidden from my sight.
I am Skald, and I knew you were coming.
We Norns tend the loom of fate. Each living being is but a thread for us to weave into the tapestry of life.
As an outlander, you are free from fate. You are not of Grizzleheim, so your destiny is not part of this tapestry.
You
Good, 'cause I
alone
would have
can
some
change
questions.
the course of events and thwart the frightful fate that is to come.
To free Grandmother Raven, you must do the impossible. First, fetch for us the feather of a white raven.
Skogul the Pale is such a raven, with feathers the color of the moon, rather than the night dark sky.
Go to Skogul's hut in Brundlefjord.
Oh my god, that's
and
almost
beg from her
10K
a
XP
white
there.
feather.
Sheesh. We're actually really close to leveling too. I think we'll be level 55. Oh, she's frozen.
Who's that outside? If you're from the Coven, leave me alone. If you've come to free me, then welcome. The door is frozen shut. If you want
Oh, I
to be
forgot
of
to
help,
change the mount.
Fetch a kettle from the market and fill it with snow. Melt the
I
snow
forgot to
in
do
the
that. Hold
fire
on,
pit in
guys.
the
Let's
market,
take care of
and
that
then bring the
after
hot
this here.
water back to pour over the ice on my door.
Okay, so we forgot to do that here. So Where even is it? Where? Aha! Here it is. So we have the war boar. This is gonna be our mount for Winter Tusk. Feel like it fit the need here as a war boar. Now let's get the large pot. Which I'm retarded. There we
You
go.
get a cooking pot and quickly fill it with snow.
Alright, now we go to the cauldron. Though I feel like we could have just used the geyser, but maybe that's just me.
The snow melts and boils quickly. You pour the boiling water over the ice. It melts away.
Alright. Ding dong. Hello? Ding dong. Housekeeping.
You're not from around here, are you? You have my gratitude for getting rid of the ice, but I'm still plenty mad at what's been done. If you'll go and teach a handful of those ravens a lesson, any of them will do, I'll be willing to listen. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and thrash some of the ravens that ruined this nice village.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys. Oh, we gotta do 3. Alright, we'll definitely see you guys when we cut back. See ya!
I'll help you now that the ravens have paid for the trouble they brought to Hrundel Fjord.
Oh, Hrundel Fjord.
What can I do for you?
Give me some of your feathers.
An odd request, but if it's for a good cause.
Wincing, Skogul pulls out a stray feather and hands it to you.
Use that in a spell against me, and you'll wish you hadn't.
Don't worry. Is this not the door? Hello? There we go. I'm like, yo, where's the door? But yeah, don't worry. Mostly because if I was going to use it against you, you would never know. Because I'm the best spellcaster out there.
This feather will serve its purpose, but it's only a start. We do not send you on idle errands. The things we need are for a mighty spell to change the fate of a world.
The next impossible thing we need is a claw from a bear with no name. In this world, that is no small thing.
Vanir Stormroarer keeps a census of all who dwell here. He knows everyone and may know if there is one with no name. Vanir is in his hall, and he will help you find this nameless bear. When you have that bear's claw, you can return.
Okie dokies. Oh my gosh, we leveled.
Excuse me, there's been an oversight. Apparently, you're due for another spell, one your professors aren't teaching you. You'll hear from Baldur Goldpaws when he thinks you're ready to learn the spell. It may involve going into Wintertusk and Grizzleheim, so you should become familiar with that area.
Oh my gosh darn. Would you look at that? Alright, but let's go talk to Vanir.
You seek a bear without a name. How odd. Why would any bear not want to have a name to echo in glory? I keep a census of all those who live in this village. Read it and see if it helps.
Okay, dokies. And we will pick that up on the side. On the side, off video. Okay, so let's go to the census list. We might start wrapping things up here.
You examine the census. The list of names doesn't include Leaf, who is standing outside of town.
Ooh. An unknown.
Greetings. Is it safe to go back into town? What? No name? How could they take Leaf off their census? I'll have to speak to Vanir about that. What's that? You'd like a claw? How odd. I was just sharpening my claws and the tip of one of them broke off.
How odd indeed, huh?
It must be fate at work. In that case, you should have it.
The claw of a bear with no name. You are clever to win such a prize. Clever indeed. A feather from a white raven and a claw from a bear with no name. 2 of the 3 items we need are in hand.
The third item is perhaps the most difficult to obtain. A tooth from a wolf who has never known battle.
Ooh.
Fate smiles upon you. At the edge of this village is an herbalist called Regan Wildleaf. He may be of help.
All right, we'll talk to him, and then that's where we'll probably wrap things up here. And then we'll pick back off in the next video to continue off in Rundlefjord. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying it, obviously make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. All that fun stuff. But let's go talk to this guy here.
You aren't from here. Did you come with the Coven, or are you here as a friend to the folk of Hrundlefjord?
Me is friend.
We can use allies in this
Me is
brave
friend,
time.
not
I am
food.
an herbalist, and I do what I can to heal the sick. A tooth? What a strange request. And an odd coincidence, one I cannot ignore. When the ice first came, I bit a piece of it and broke a tooth. I'll readily give it to you, but can you help me?
Oh, Lord.
I have an ache from the missing tooth, and the herbs I need for the remedy are outside of town. I'll need a sprig each of valerian and of amaranth. They grow around the village
Oh, okay,
and
that's not too bad.
outside the front gates. I'll also need a branch of moonwort,
Ooh,
which the Coven Nightwings may have taken. Gather those 3 herbs, bring them to me, and I'll look around and see if I can find that broken tooth.
Alright, well, we'll be back when we've collected those items. See ya! Alright, and now let's go talk to the wolf guy, because we got all that stuff.
You're quite the gatherer. Those herbs will help ease the pain of this broken tooth. And here, this is for you.
Regan hands you a jagged piece of broken tooth. That must have hurt coming out.
I bet it did. Alright, let's go talk to the urn, and then we'll go wrap things up in today's video. So I think it's going to be a pretty juicy long video, so let's go ahead and get ready to wrap things up here.
We have the 3 that cannot be. Now is the time to weave our greatest magic. Tooth, claw, and feather. These are symbols of our people, yet each comes from a source that cannot be.
You must bind them with the thread of your life and weave them into the tapestry that is Grizzleheim's fate.
Take feather, claw, and tooth to the loom of fate. Tie them to your thread, you will know it, and return to us.
Oh, snap. Can't believe we got 9 or almost 10K
One of the
from
threads
that.
looks
That
a
was
little different
nuts.
from the others. You get a sense that it represents you. You tie the feather, claw, and tooth to the thread. Strangely, Grizzleheim feels a little more like home to you.
Does it?
You can now dispel the magic that binds Grandmother Raven within her cage. It should open to your touch.
Oh, she's not there. She's already out. Oh, snap, boys and girls. It's the beautiful Grandmother Raven.
Free from that cage. Now I can take on my true form. Do not be afraid. Walk up the ramp so that I can see you, eye to eye.
Oh my gosh darn. This is amazing. Grandmother Raven, forever my spirit animal.
It has been centuries since I wore this shape. Oh, to stretch these wings once more. There is still much to do, else the Everwinter takes us all in its cold, clawed grasp. When the Ice Titan fought with his brothers, the Titans of Fire and Storm, the world was threatened with ruin.
when she says the Titan of Fire, is she
Bartleby sung
referring
the song
to the
that put them
dragon
to
from
sleep
Dragon's
and
Spire?
bound together the shattered world and spun it into the spire.
That'd be actually kind of nuts.
4 sons.
I mean, they do
there are of
reference
the
him
Ice
as
Titan,
the
4 giants of Frost.
Dragon
Ostri,
Titan.
Vestri,
Dragons are
Sudri,
fire.
and Nordri are
Wouldn't be
their
that much of a
names.
stretch.
Each frost giant rules a land near Rundle Fjord, and they have never been friendly to bear, wolf, or raven. But the one they liked least was their father, the Ice Titan himself. While the father slumbers, the sons run wild. The 4 ice giants each have a means to bind their father to sleep. 4 golden seals, 1 to each. I lay this task upon you, to fetch back the golden seals. The gate to Austri's land will now open to you.
Oh.
Go through the gate and speak to Austri. Bargain for the seal, then return with it. There is no other way.
Alright, and this is what we'll wrap it up for today's video here. And the next one we will pick up into Australand. So if you guys are enjoying the walkthrough series, make sure to smash the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to ring the bell notifications. That way whenever I go live or post, you guys are notified immediately. And if you guys haven't checked out the stream from yesterday, go ahead and click on the right-hand corner of your screen here. That'll take you to the stream. And if you guys want to see the top 5 worst things to buy in Wizards 101, go ahead and also click the right-hand corner of the screen. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.